Cat Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies. Today is the tale of two feedbacks. So I did a short video about this on Instagram, but I wanted to just tease this apart a bit more. So of course, when you have an online business, a lot of things are typed. And when things are typed, that means there will be typos. And I sent out an email and I just completely forgot to complete a sentence in it. And here's the, I'll share two emails I got about this, but I shared the first email with one of my colleagues, and she shared one that was even more intense. And this is about how do we give feedback to each other online. So it's meant both as advice, if you want to give somebody feedback, some things to think about. And number two, commiseration. If you get this kind of feedback, just so you know you're not alone. One of my colleagues, she got an email from somebody saying, I can't believe people pay you for coaching when you can't even spell LOL. That's just rude. That's mean. That's bullying. It's not cool to do that. And so I got one with this email I'd sent out. And it said, hey, check out the 3 highlighted words or phrases in your email message. It matters to me that emails have the emails have missing words or typos. I hope when I publish information, somebody will read the content, be kind enough to point these things out to me. Slow down, period. Proofread, please, period. So that email felt terrible to get. Now, this was from a former client. And so first of all, just notice the imperative form of the verb. Check out the 3 highlighted words and phrases in this email. Not you might want to. Hey, I've highlighted 3 phrases in this email. No, check this out. Go do this right now. That's what that form of the verb means. So I would encourage people not to do that. Not to walk around telling people what to do. It matters a lot to me that emails have missing words or typos. I don't care that it matters to you. I mean, that you're a client. I mean, of course, I don't want to do typos. Let's be clear. I'm not aiming for it. I'm trying to avoid it. Every once in a while they slip through. So this is about her and how much it matters to her. And suddenly she has centered herself in this whole arrangement. How did that happen? You know, we're not just peers in it together. Your needs are the center of my considerations in every moment. I hope that when I publish information, somebody will read the content and be kind enough to point these things out to me. Well, of course, I hope that too. I'd love to have these things pointed out to me. Slow down, period. Proofread, please, exclamation mark. Who does she think she is? Telling me to slow down. Telling me to proofread, please, as if I'm disappointing her. Being scolded for not living up to her expectations. Now, again, I don't want to make typos. I am glad she pointed it out. Not much I can do, given that it's in an email. I'm not going to resend out the email saying, oh, I made a typo. But here's another email that I got in response to the exact same email I sent out. It said, hey, FYI, bullet point 1 ends strangely. May need to complete that last sentence. Smiling face. No smiles in that first email. Just a marketer looking out for a colleague. Smiling face. That felt so much better. Isn't it interesting? It's the same email they're responding to. They're responding to the exact same content, but the way they're doing it, their manner of approach couldn't be more different. First one's very formal, very tutting, very scolding, and demanding, frankly. That other one is just, hey, FYI, you know, you may need to complete that last sentence. Now, of course, I did need to, but they're very courteous. You may need to complete that, but with a smile. Just a marketer looking out for a colleague. That felt so good. I could feel her looking out for me rather than punishing me, which the first email felt like a punishment for not nailing it and getting it wrong. So if you're going to give feedback, just consider the vibe you're coming from, especially because if you're giving feedback to somebody, that person may be a source of business for you. And I can tell you, when somebody sends me something like that, especially if I know them, my trust in them, my desire to work with them drops dramatically. Whereas that second person, if I got another email from them, you know, if they kept conducting themselves like that, I'd just be like, you're my best pal. and I'd want to work with them. I don't want to work with this first person based on that approach. So, don't burn your bridges by chastising people and making demands of people who you barely know. That would be my hot tip. It's something you might want to consider, but that's up to you. So anyways, there you go. So this is from one entrepreneur to another, something, my advice, my thoughts, and my commiseration with you if you get these things like me. And if you do, and you want to share one of those emails below and redeem it in some way that it could be useful, please put your chastising emails below, or your courteous emails below, because it can help us learn how to approach each other with more courtesy when we're giving feedback. Thank you so much. And if you want more thoughts from me about how marketing can feel good in general, not just giving feedback, but how marketing can feel good, go to marketingforhippies.com. There's a ton of free stuff there. Check out the free stuff tab. There's lots of stuff. And if you want it just on a regular dripped out basis, check out my Instagram at marketingforhippies.com. You'll see a lot of stuff there. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care.